Nos viene un último jugador. Hi Salem.
Okay.
Do you want that?
I don't know. Whatever. If I need, I will tell you. I don't know now.
Okay.
Hi Salem. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Islam, number one from the Emirates, and
See you later.
See you.
24 years old. You played today against Grant.
Yes.
How did the game go?
Very tiring, but
Tiring.
very interesting. Very interesting.
Would you be so kind to go over it with us?
Yeah, sure.
10 minutes and then we can go and have some dinner, which I'm sure. Ya con esto cerraremos ya la ronda.
Yeah.
We're doing a live broadcast through YouTube, and also we take these clips out and put them on the website afterwards.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll go fast.
Okay.
Just a few minutes. If you want
Sure.
to take us to the critical moment of the game, and
Yeah, sure.
and we'll go from then.
Okay. The first moment was after.
I'll do this a bit quick.
Okay, this is like theory.
Okay.
I expected this.
We were looking at this just a bit at the start, but I wasn't very sure of the theory either. So
Yeah, it's little played. Takes queen e7. I never played this with black, so he didn't expect it.
okay.
So here, yeah, queen b4 is. I mean, now I'm starting to play on my own,
Okay.
but it's not so complicated. I think a5 is good move, because now he have to decide where to go with the rook. If he goes like to a4, then he's under.
Sorry. Yeah. If you go to a4.
Yeah, then he's under ideas like knight bd7, knight b6,
Okay.
and it's annoying. And then bishop c6 also could be sometimes annoying.
Okay.
pinning
So the
rook.
pin, all that. Okay.
So
So
he
he
went
went-
to b2 because
he
he
went
wanted
B2?
to keep the ideas of doubling later.
Okay.
And also rook on b1 sometimes is under bishop e4 tempo.
Okay. Okay.
So I took because yeah, my idea was rook c8. So
This was very specific because normally you wouldn't capture an
yes.
F3.
Okay, I wouldn't be sure, but here I wanted to play fast because with the bishop on b7 he has knight d6-4.
Okay.
So he played knight a3.
Knight a3, defending
knight
the bishop.
C6.
Knight c6.
I think that objectively it should be around equal, and I had time advantage, so I was trying to build some time advantage and to put some pressure. But I think objectively it's equal, but it's a little bit, I think, nicer to play with black, you know. So I
I'm
think
just an international master, not so good as a grandmaster, but it does seem to me that maybe. But you never know this a pawn if it can become weak or not.
Sometimes it can become weak, exactly. So he played king e2.
King e2, very sensible.
I thought
Looks-
that king d2 is
d2.
is maybe interesting because I think he was worried about e5.
Okay, and somehow opening with the rook
Yeah,
d8 or something.
although I was not 100% sure, like I don't know, d5, knight b4,
Okay.
some e4. Okay, I will get this blockade with knight e8, knight d6,
Yeah. So
knight e8, knight d6. But he can change this blockade by removing bishop and playing knight b5.
yeah.
So okay, interesting. He was not sure, so he went with king to e2.
King e2. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, here many ideas. No, knight b4 is logical, of course.
Okay.
And here he went king d2 because already I don't have e5.
Okay.
Very smart. And here I could start with knight e8, knight d6, by the way. But I wanted to keep my options with knight to d5 sometimes.
Okay.
So I played king f8.
King f8 going towards the center.
Yeah, and rook. He played rook a1, right?
So more or less around here, the time situation.
I have
23?
like I don't know, 40 minutes up.
40
so
minutes. Okay,
more,
so
something like this. I don't know.
so you were still thinking this should end in a draw, but I'm going to carry. I'm going to.
Yeah, no, I was playing very fast. I mean, I was trying to show that I know everything.
Okay.
When in reality, of course, not.
Okay.
So he played. What did he play here? Bishop.
Well, you do have the
98 I
a5
played.
pawn.
Yeah.
This maybe weakens some moment.
This is like in pawn and game. Maybe my king can go to
The Rubinstein
X3.
pawn
Exactly.
game, yeah.
But the difference is that actually in pawn and games, I'm not sure if I'm winning because he can create this d pawn quickly.
Yeah, but it's always an idea to keep here.
Yeah.
No? So king 7 maybe.
No, I played 98 because by the way, after rook a1, his idea is to remove the bishop and to play knight c4.
Okay, and go for this pawn.
Attacking the
So you come
So I
here
have to meet this knight here.
Okay.
So he moved the bishop.
to d3 or
To
e2 and knight d6.
Knight d6.
Okay, so now
Knight
you're controlling
C2.
here.
Yeah. I for long here I was okay. This is I think the first moment that I was thinking. I thought about changing everything,
Okay, let's see this variation.
which looks also like normal, and g5 before he
Ah,
plays
nice, nice. Yes, very nice.
f4. But you know, like this g5 is sometimes could be met with h4. But okay, I actually thought this is interesting. I didn't go very deep, but I wanted to keep more pieces because it's much more complicated. And
But for instance, in this type of position, who's playing for the win here? Because you do
No,
have two
normally
passed pawns.
if he takes, then of course, but I think
He
he
can
should
maintain,
have
keep the tension here,
Yes.
and
normally also like f6 is interesting generally, but also sometimes you can just take and push the pawn quickly. But
Okay.
here is not the case, I guess.
his king is near enough.
Yes.
Okay, so you played g5. He
I wanted
played.
to keep more pieces. No, I didn't play g5.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to keep more pieces, so I played knight d5 earlier. I didn't change everything.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. This was the variation.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it was interesting moment.
So you went back.
Yeah, and here he played.
Well, it seems logical. If you have more time,
Yes.
then maybe with more pieces, there's could be some
Exactly, it's
tactical
more
mistake. Yeah.
complicated, and the king is under forks. You know, it's. So what did he play here? Bishop d3, I guess.
Okay.
No, he played something else.
Oh, knight d5.
Knight a3 back.
Yeah,
Knight
knight
a3
d3.
back. I wanted to play g5 here for very long. You know, I was calculating h4, takes, rook a h1, and rook a b8. Changing the rook to get some counterplay. Let's say take, and if he just grabs the pawn, then rook b2.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
Yeah, knight c2.
This knight is bad. Ooh.
Knight b4, bishop d1, and knight b5.
Knight b5. This was very dangerous.
And
yes.
okay, if king c1, I always have knight d3, knight f2. So
Okay.
this was dangerous, but what I didn't like is go back instead of take back.
He could play bishop. No, I'm not sure if he could play bishop d3.
Yeah, it's under knight b4 anyway. So
So
what I didn't like, g5's not.
well, this is
h4.
not forced, of course.
It's not forced. Yeah, I didn't like. I don't know.
Knight b5 maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Knight b5, knight c4, takes, knight d6 tempo,
Knight d6.
rook c7,
Yep.
knight e4 tempo, and then knight c5.
Oh.
And I don't like.
Oh, the
that
knight's
I-
very well placed on c5.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have my king on e7, protecting d6 square,
Okay.
so that
And then you can go into
I
this
can go
variation.
knight c4. So I played king e7, but generally it's of course a natural move. And here he played bishop d3, I think. Yeah. No, he didn't. Rook c2. he played.
No, yeah, it's down here. Rook c2.
Yeah. Generally, actually, I was not sure. Like changing one rook, I thought it's could be in my favor, but okay, my opponent held, and it seems like he understood the position better. So takes, takes, g5. Okay, I need to
G5.
get something there. Bishop d3, h6.
Well, maybe he thought he needs to exchange the piece so his king is just a bit
Yes.
more safe.
Actually,
maybe.
yeah.
Or to try and round up this pawn somehow.
Yeah.
By exchanging the rook. h6.
h6.
Rook b1.
b1. Yeah, it was not easy for me here to decide what to do. I wanted to make some moves so that I create some problems, but it was not easy. So
Now this knight e7, you're trying to go to...
yeah, I had two ideas, like knight f5, knight h4,
okay.
or knight c6, and okay, to see what happens.
Okay.
So he played knight a3,
d3.
and okay, now knight c6 makes sense because b4 is
b4
like I want
okay.
to go. He went
Knight
knight
c4.
c4. Yeah, I changed, and king
King d6.
Yeah, I was very happy here. I thought that I got something.
Bishop
Bishop
b5,
b5.
knight b4.
Yeah.
Bishop a4.
Yes. Yeah, rook a7 I think is right. The point is if I go e5.
Yeah, e5 looks to open up a new line.
Yeah,
What does he play
takes rook c1.
here? Oh,
This is very important. If my rook would come to c5 first, it will be like excellent, and my king can go, you know, all the way.
and
But
if you play rook d8, he plays king e2.
King
and that's
e2.
it. And now you threaten this.
yes,
And if you play rook d5,
then he
Right.
comes down.
you're not doing anything.
Yes,
Comes to f7.
I cannot make any threats,
Oh.
and my rook on d5 is under bishop b3. So I wanted to improve my rook first before pushing the e pawn.
Have a small problem with that here.
So I
played-
thought bishop a4, and I played rook a7
Okay, 7.
to have rook c7 if rook c1. And okay, I'm not sure.
If
I would
the
like
rooks
to change
go,
it.
if the
Yes.
rooks go, you're winning this ending.
I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to pass this task to him. You know, like let him decide,
Of
because
course, you put the king on b6, knight on d5, and maybe knight b6.
knight to b6, and okay, my king maybe can go that side.
Yeah.
It's-
So you might have winning chances.
yeah. So he decided not to give me this opportunity. What did he play? Bishop.
Yeah,
or
he
something?
played bishop b3.
And now f6.
6.
Okay, I'm not very sure, but I thought that maybe when I push e5, I can sometimes take with a pawn, and then the f3 becomes really weak. Sometimes I can attack with the
So king c3,
king c3, knight c6,
knight c6,
rook a4. I don't like this move. I thought
it's a bit strange. Yeah.
It is strange because bishop a4 I thought is right.
Maybe he wants to come to c4 with the rook and go bishop a4 afterwards. I don't know.
No, but I think that he should attack the knight, and you know, to whenever the knight is moving, bishop is moving, then my rook is, you know, protecting a5. It should stay there. But after rook a4, my rook is free.
Okay.
So I could improve my rook.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Knight c6
So
I played, rook a4.
now you can move your rook.
And then I
Rook
played
c7.
rook c7 to win a tempo, yeah. King.
He goes back.
Rook b7.
Attack bishop.
And I thought that this is like very good plan, like rook b5, and sometimes my rook
f5.
goes there. Okay.
Now he went back.
Yeah, e5.
And if you play rook f5, he goes bishop d1, no?
Yes.
Okay. You can't exploit that. No.
Yes, and then my rook is awkward, you know. If I don't do quickly, then maybe bishop e2 and the rook, it looks strange there. So e5. My dream was to get a blockade after like d5.
So rook f5, bishop d1, e5.
d5 for instance.
Oh, d5. But
Yeah.
d5, king. Oh.
e4. Yeah. Yeah.
It's full of tricks.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
went e5 straight away.
Yeah.
Okay, e5.
And my dream was d5, but yeah, I wanted to play knight e7, e4,
E4.
and I think very important move is knight c8.
Knight c8.
Yeah, and let's say bishop
No, king
c4.
c5 and queen d6. Knight
No,
d6.
king c5, bishop c4 is always problem. So bishop c4, rook c5, rook b1 to get counter play, and king c7. And now knight goes to d6 or b6.
or b6.
Yes, and this knight is important to be here, not to allow any counter play. Let's say if knight on g6, maybe d6 and check on b6, you know. So he didn't go for this because it's dangerous. Maybe it's lost. He played.
He took. He went.
No.
Sorry. He played.
He played well.
Bishop c2.
Bishop c2 is maybe strong.
But you must have thought this was better. You were getting better, but now.
Exactly, but I think he missed my move, like take, and the natural move is knight b4. Of course.
To block on d5. Yeah.
Yes, but then bishop knight b4. Let's say, bishop e4. I guess this is what he was calculating. f5 and king c4, and everything is in time. So.
Very precise. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to go to e7 because then I have always rook b4 check, and my pawn on f5 is protected. Bishop e4 he played, and now I spend all my time on f5, of course, because this is like critical move. And f5 didn't happen, but let's say bishop d3. This is the line. Knight d5 and king c2.
King c2.
And knight b4, king c3, take the bishop, takes, rook b3 check. And I think
not king d5.
King d5, king c3 is strong. Yeah.
And then before rook takes pawn, you can't do this.
Yeah. So rook b3. But here I think king c4 is a strong move, because in the beginning I was thinking only about king e2 instead of king c4, and then rook b2 check, and then king f1 and rook b5 back.
Now
and
you
then I
want
go
to tempo.
Yes, I go rook d5, king goes there, so I won some time. But king c4.
But now king c4.
Yeah, take on f3, take on a5, take on f2, take check and take the pawn. So I wanted to play instead of last move after rook a5. I wanted to play h5, but I thought that he has enough counterplay with check. King comes inside
d5.
and then checks. I could lose, so I didn't want to go.
Your rook has no checks from behind.
Yeah.
No, he'll probably get some perpetual.
Yes, that's for sure. Yeah. So I thought that okay, he has very.
But even so, instead of playing king c7, is not to try for this variation. Maybe along the line you'll see something better.
Yes. You mean not to try f5? Because I think it's more or less forced. This is the problem. And you know, like, I want to get those positions with pawn on f6. It's very important. But king c7, I wanted to play some unexpected move also. That makes sense. And actually he did not consider this move. He had like 4 minutes or so.
Oh, because he's calculating f5.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
But I think he found good defense. So he played bishop d3, which I was expecting also check. Knight d5, king c2, check. No, rook b4, yeah. Takes. Yeah, I mean, this was my idea, that I keep my pawn on f6.
And maybe this one falls some point.
And let's say, like, hypothetically, like bishop e4.
King here,
this is what happened. Like bishop e4, king d6. and if he takes everything, I'm winning the pawn end game. If my pawn would be on f5, it's a draw.
Okay, okay.
So he played check.
Because of the tempo or because of something else?
Because this square is for my king. Let's say he
okay,
takes...
yeah, okay. Yeah, you win a tempo here and then you get to f4.
No, it's very
win.
simple. Let's say he takes everything. King d3, king f4, e5, king e3, king f5. Okay. I need the square for my king. So with
f4, g4, no? Well, maybe even take, but g4 wins, no?
Yeah,
he plays h3,
g4 wins.
h5.
Yeah, I even didn't calculate. I
king
thought
d2, king f4, king e2, f5. Okay,
yeah, or h4. Yeah. So he played check and came back.
Of course, he has low on time. He might
Yeah.
fall for this, thinking that maybe. Well, anyway, okay. So what do you do?
6 and
Check,
then and
king
back.
e5.
He's like, yeah, king e5 and back.
Well, this looks. Oh, he keeps
And
you pinned.
he wants me to play f5. And the point is, let's say f5 takes,
Take,
takes,
take,
king
take.
e3, king e5. He has always like
f4 and king f3.
f4 and king f3. And if I play myself f4, he's not going passive. He's going king d3. Let's say king
d3.
f5. This is the way I'm losing. King d4.
Oh well, yeah, he circled you.
King g6.
Let's show for the audience.
Yeah, king g6, king e5, king h5, king g6, h5, and king f5.
King
F5. And
g4 keeps
I was
f4.
thinking about this, but of course it's lost.
But you're losing
So,
now.
yeah, because I thought king h3, h4, what happens? Of course, it's just, it's lost.
But he plays king h5.
King h5, yeah.
Ooh.
So
This happens when you're young.
yeah, you
it's
look
happened to me.
ambitious
So
and
it's happened to me. So
I lost also many games that way. So I played h5, just
h5.
Yeah, waiting. I mean, improving the pawns. Maybe something will happen, but I think it just draws.
He just keeps here, or he played
He played
h3?
bishop g6 to force pawn to h4, which I think is clever. And he came from f7. So that I don't have even f5.
But there's no risk for you never, because you can always play just here.
Yeah, I went back.
He can't come back.
Exactly. So he gave me check, important. He played right, everything here. No, I went king e7, rook a7, king f8. He took now, because if I keep the knight, there are chances. Takes. And the problem, let's say if my king would be on second rank, then I have very good chances.
Yeah, or
but
on g6
I'm just not in time. Let's say he stands. This is what he did, king e8. And I can never change the rooks. Let's say rook a7 because he's always in time. Yeah. And the final idea that I could try, but okay, I think it didn't make so much sense.
Here?
No, back. Is that, for example, here I go rook a5.
Sorry. No, sorry.
No.
When he waits on b7, no?
Let's say,
So
yeah,
here.
here, let's say rook a5, king d3. He's crossing, so rook a1.
And if you go towards here?
Yes, I'm going there. King e4, rook h1, king f5. I'm not in time.
This pawn behind is...
No, but actually, sorry, can I go back? There is one move, I think I lost the tempo somewhere. Why? Okay, don't...
No, we went out to the main line, I think. There was
Okay.
some movement.
Okay.
But this was an unbelievable game. Very interesting. Very
interesting game, yeah.
If you don't go into detail, it might seem
looks
just...
very boring.
Exactly, no?
Yeah.
Actually, I have to say, it's one of the games we didn't see much because
it seems
the opening was
boring, of
interesting, but
course.
after then... Okay, this is interesting. Let's go to other games. And other games were very interesting, and other players came down.
More like sharp play, and here...
But when you get into this, I mean, this is very nuancing, and lots of nuances and lots of details.
Exactly,
Very
yes,
nice.
yes.
Salem, thanks for taking your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ya lo veis, Salem, jugador durísimo, ¿no? Con todos los detallitos ahí en el final. Y con esto ya sí que vamos a terminar la retransmisión. Nos vamos a ir a cenar y os animo a todos a venir mañana sobre las 9:15 para estar aquí con nosotros para la última ronda. Hasta luego desde Sitges, desde Barcelona. Novena ronda mañana con más entrevistas, más jugadores y nos vemos pronto. Chao.